Ya lo comí todo.
What's that, Halo?
What halo? Have a halo. Welcome to another episode of the Six Filomenos, and today is going to be all about Machu Picchu.
So transport is a little tricky. Nothing compared to what the Incas went through, of course. And there is still a setup if you're interested in doing what they call the Inca Trail. It's a journey of about 7 days where you walk all the way from the main town of Cusco, all the way down to Machu Picchu, because Cusco is actually higher in altitude than Machu Picchu. Now, we are not Incas, nor did we have 7 days to make this travel with how many kids?
7?
7 kids. So, what did we do? We did the traditional touristic thing. Oh, how did this work? First, you get a taxi to take you from your hotel over to the train station. Then you jump on the train and take it to the city of Aguascalientes, Hot Waters. From Aguascalientes, you take a charter bus, which wraps around all the way till you get to Machu Picchu, and then you gotta walk into it. So that's taxi, train, bus, and walking. Alright, so we had to get creative because as much as we were using these 3 forms of transportation, 4 if you count your own feet, you know, there's some gaps in between. Time gaps, and so you got to get creative with the little ones. Luckily, the town itself had its own way of drawing you in, an own way of entertaining you.
Not only that, there were vendors that were selling anticuchos. That's just heart on a stick. They were also selling churros, and that was delicious. They're just right there, they're making it, frying it, giving it to you like very, very, very fresh. So that was really nice as well. Clary, Clary. Baila.
You guys ready to try?
Yeah.
Anticuchos.
What is it?
Yeah.
You guys want one?
Whoa. Give it to me.
That's the wrong country. That's not right there next to me. Around 6 or so, we had to hop in one of those little those bikes that are like cabs, and then they took us to the train station. And there's a line of people going into this train station, but it's under, what do you call that? Under gate, like there's gates for you to go in there. They don't let just anybody in. You have to have your ticket.
So yes, it's highly controlled, and which is a good thing. That way they don't just let anybody onto the train. We are waiting to get on the train, one of these trains.
Steam train goes so fast, goes so far away.
Whoa, how cool is this?
I hear that engine sing.
Which means hot waters, and from there we'll
are we? Let's see that guy over there.
Gonna get me on that track. Get on board someday.
Staring contest.
Ready, set, close your eyes. Ready, set, go.
I'll hear that whistle blow.
Daddy. Let's do it.
And go.
No.
Now you blinked, you said. Let's go.
Just blink.
So I think what I admire most about being there is the street life. I really like how active everything is, way early and super late.
Super late. They were playing soccer in the middle of the night. It is 10 o'clock and people are still playing and doing all these things. What are you doing? I'm vlogging. Nightlife in Machu Picchu. No, Aguascalientes estamos, no?
Aguascalientes, yeah. That's the train downstairs.
Downstairs, the train station. Yeah, by the way, check this out.
Barbecue.
If you ever want to eat alpaca. Alpaca. Poor alpaca. There's even alpaca burgers. And guinea pigs. Ouch. We woke up the next morning in Aguascalientes and got ready to go to meet our charter bus. And we actually had to walk in the center, like a downtown, you might call it, of the city. And we were just taking in all the things that we could. What are you doing?
Sleeping.
Why don't you go on the right, baby? On the right side. On the right.
Ethan, where are we going today?
Machu Picchu.
Yeah? Are you excited?
Yeah. Yay, hot dog.
Go ahead, Nate.
Go.
Keep going. You would think that the Peruvians would have this down with going to Machu Picchu, like order, or have to get people in lines, but it was chaotic. There was tourist guides everywhere, and people are trying to get their passports out.
It's organized chaos. You know, everything gets moving, but it's very chaotic.
So our ride into Machu Picchu was amazing. It's breathtaking views. You're actually riding the bus up the mountain, going zigzags like that, and you see all these amazing, amazing mountains. And it's just a very spiritual experience, I feel. Vanessa, where are we going?
Machu Picchu.
We are on our way to Machu Picchu and we're going through these really crazy trails and we almost got hit by another bus.
But does it feel bumpy?
Yes.
Look at this. Ooh la la. Look at that. People That bus, it's super green. Look at my face.
So finally we get up there, we get off the bus, and we get ready for our journey. We're ready.
Have you ever seen the wonder in the glimmer of first sight?
Good job.
As the eyes begin to open and the blindness
Look at all these buildings here, Vanu.
If you have soul, I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. Have you ever seen
Say hi, Gladys. Are you making it? Where are you going? We made it to Machu Picchu. Breathtaking, you guys. It's very hard, but super worth it.
no one left behind? If you have soul, sing. I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light.
Am I getting chicle? Mommy, am I getting chicle?
Yes.
Yay!
I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light.
What's up?
We got a little bit lost with each other, right? So G had Clarissa and I had all the others.
Yes, yeah.
I saw Gisela go up and that's the last I saw her.
Yeah, and I saw them coming up, and then I turned around, they were no longer there. But after we were done with Machu Picchu and walking around the ruins, we finally were able to meet up at a rendezvous point.
Let's go find mommy.
He's right over it.
Over here. How'd it go?
Oh man, it was awesome. But we got to see each other again, and we talked about our experiences, and then we head out back on the bus to head back to Aguascalientes.
What towards that? Come on. Come on. You were running. You can't run here. You can't run here, baby. Look. I know. I'll help you. You walk it off, baby.
Can I say 3, 2, 1?
You were running, baby. You're a tough girl. The tickets? The bus tickets. Very good.
So after we got back, we decided that we wanted to go to the Aguascalientes. Once again, that name means hot waters. In this case, it's thermal waters, the natural springs in the middle of the mountains. There's hot water springs. So we went there and we had a lot of fun with the kids.
Can I go under?
Oh, 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 oh.
actually, at one point, we were so many that we kind of kicked everybody out. They're like, oh, they would come and see who's there, and they saw all the kids, and they would turn right back to somewhere, another little pool.
A quieter pool. So we enjoyed our stay at Aguascalientes. We enjoyed our time there. And it was time to leave. Like all things must come to an end.
I didn't know I have to earn that.
Outside, they're playing soccer.
We're watching them. They're cool.
Right outside where we stayed. Oh,
That's where we stayed. This is where they're playing soccer. That's where we stayed. This is where they're playing soccer. And there's the restaurant. Boop.
Baby.
Look at her head. What happened to your hair?
Yoda.
Yoda.
Yoda. Hi, Yoda. Watch out.
Careful.
Looks like Ace Ventura. Hi, Ace. And now we're gonna head back to Cusco. We're gonna take the train in a bus.
We take the train back for about 2 hours. Then we take a taxi over to Cusco. Then we sleep. And then tomorrow we're off again. Us Peruvians can be kind of stubborn, to say the least.
I know.
And so we got the news the night before we had to travel that the following day there would be a strike. They had all planned to place a strike by blocking all the streets.
Literally, with cement blocks.
All the intersections would be blocked, and so it would be hard to travel anywhere the next day. Our driver was smart enough that he advised us to wake up super early so that we could try to get ahead of the strikes and get to the airport in a decent time. We sure ran up against certain streets that were blocked off, and so we had to maneuver through some of the alleyway, move some of the blockages that had already been placed in the alleyways, and so it was a little scary. And he got us close enough where we could walk to the airport eventually. Now you would think that police would be ready for all this. See, all the police officers were at the airport from what I could see.
And there was almost no cars at the airport. They closed off the airport where no cars could get in or out, actually. Yeah. But finally, we got to the airport.
This place is packed.
I'm tired. So it's nuts. I didn't do well under stress. I was shaking. I was like this. Couldn't breathe. I was nauseous.
So we still have another 5 hours
I know.
before our flight, but they're on strike outside. I don't know if you can tell very well. Let's see. The whole city's on strike because there is a rise on gas, and so they want to protest. So everybody who is tourists has been advised they need to get here earlier in order to meet their flights. So we had to partially come in by car, partially by foot.
Guys, this is all we did in Machu Picchu. We had a great time, and thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Peace!